Free Lab. We're going to do a short live. We're going to cook a few catfish nuggets. That's right. We're going to do them easily, guys. We're going to use this gluten-free cornmeal along with some salt, some pepper, and some mustard. Just 3 ingredients, guys. Actually 4 with the cornmeal. However, we're going to go on and season our catfish. They're just nuggets. It's just a few. It doesn't take a lot. That's just our salt. Then we have our pepper. Depending on how much pepper you like, it's all up to you. And then we have our mustard to give it that tanginess, guys. You can be a little liberal with your mustard if you like. One very important thing is to make sure that your oil, preheat your oil and let it get nice and hot, because it really doesn't take fish a long time to cook. However, catfish has to be cooked thorough, else it will have that little murky taste to it, because it sort of needs to be crispy. So we're gonna get our cornmeal together. Yeah, all of my gluten-free stuff, I use it. I keep it, and I keep it in Ziploc bags if I don't use all of it. But a great way to mix your fish and get it really coated really good is to take your Ziploc bag and pour your cornmeal or your fish seasoning over in there. Welcome to the live. We are live. We're doing a quick live. We're doing some fried catfish nuggets, and we're just using a few ingredients. This is a simple way. Anybody learning to fry, this is a very great way to do so. So I've already added my salt and my pepper. Let you see. You see the salt and pepper and the mustard. And then we're going to just mix it kind of good. Mix it up. So all of the spices will be on each piece. You want to make sure that your oil is nice and hot. You always want to preheat your oil. Catfish has to be cooked right. It got to be crispy, guys. That's right. I know I haven't been live in a really long time. How you doing, Joshua? It's good seeing you. We have our oil, and we want to check our oil to make sure it's ready. So what you normally do is you can take a little bit of your cornmeal, place it in your fingers like that, and then just drop it over. And you see that? It's ready. It's ready to go. So we're going to drop a few pieces of our nuggets into our cornmeal. And then we're going to shake it around. Shake it around. Yeah. Yeah, long time no see, Joshua. We've been off the grid for a minute, but we back. We're going to be live. I'm going to get some dates set, some time set, but I'm trying to get back used to it. So, got to get a little bit more equipment so we can be better equipped to give some good lives. Your birthday is coming up. All right, September the 1st. All right. Hey, Deborah Akbar, how are you? We are frying catfish nuggets, as you can see. The grease is perfect, and we are dropping them over in there. And yeah, we're going to have a good time. This is just a quick live. I appreciate you guys coming in. We haven't been live in a really long time, but guess what? We are live this evening. That's right, we are live. And we are in color. That's right. We are fried catfish nuggets. We all know that catfish doesn't take long at all. And this is a really quick meal. I like to make meals, guys, that take under 30 minutes. That's right. Especially when I'm coming home from work. You see it? I know you see it. It's fried. It fries fast, but catfish has to be thoroughly cooked, guys. Thoroughly cooked. So you want to check it, and you see it's cooking pretty fast. But guess what? Catfish got to be crunchy. It got to be crispy, else it's not gonna taste right. So I want to turn my oil down because I don't want my oil to burn. However, I've got to get something to drain this fish because you don't want your fish to be greasy. So you want to drain it. Always have you like a strainer or some napkins or something so that you could drain your fish. But you see that? I know you see these nuggets. I know you see it. That's how quick they cook. It's fast. But I feel like they're cooking a little too fast. So I have lowered my temperature. And if you feel like you really need to let it cool off some, you can move it off the eye for a little bit. And then I'm going to mix this a little bit more. I'm using a new gadget to film, guys. I don't know how good this looks. Y'all tell me if y'all can see what I'm doing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have never been here before, welcome. If you want to join our family, you are certainly welcome. So we are mixing it up good. You see, the Ziploc bag allows you to mix it and cover each nugget. You can cover each nugget. Yeah, thank you, Joshua. I think it's going to taste good. It may taste as good as it looks. So we're going to place some of the nuggets in. See, the grease is still hot, but it's not as hot as it was. So it won't cook so fast. We don't want it to cook too fast because you always want it to be done on the inside. So, and you don't want to crowd your pan. If you crowd your pan, then your food will not get done. It won't get done. Or some of it will be done on the edges and not on the inside, and you don't want that. But you see that? The grease is perfect. I turned it down, but it is perfect. I returned it to the eye, and it's perfect. You want to clean as you go because you don't want a big mess when you finish cooking. So just clean as you go, and you won't have to worry about a big mess. Guys, I really miss you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. I'm back here, and I'm ready to go. Thank you for sharing me out, Joshua. I appreciate that. I am so ready to get back into my groove, guys. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. I'm back. Always check your food. You see that? See, it's cooking a lot slower now, but it's still cooking good. And like I said, catfish, you got to cook it so it won't have that little murky flavor to it. It's cooking perfect, guys. It's cooking. Hi, Bonnie Rose. How you doing? It's good seeing you. Welcome to the live. We missed you as well. Welcome, Michael. You ready to order? You ready to place your order? So you want a catfish nuggets? What you want to go with your nuggets? You want fries, coleslaw, or spaghetti with meat sauce? Take your pick. So this is so quick and so easy. If you've never fried food before, this is a great way to start. Like I said, what you want to do is make sure you season your fish and let it sit for a little while and let it marinate while your grease is getting hot. To test your grease, you only want to use a little bit of your cornmeal to dab it over into your grease. That's about it. It's just that simple. So you see how the grease cooled off? So what I did was, that's the nozzle, and I turned it down. I had it on like 7 when I started out, but I turned it down because it was cooking too fast. Always learn your equipment. That means your stove, whatever utensils you're using. You want to know your equipment so that you can get a great product to your family. Oh, you take it all? You take a big fat plate. It just don't matter, Michael. Okay, I get you. So I got this new little gadget that I'm using to film. So that's why y'all can't see me, because I've seen people on the other sites using it, and they making pretty good videos without using a tripod. So I'm trying it out for the first time today, and it seems to be working pretty well because I can move around. I can show you different things. I can show you stuff, and I don't have to worry about not being able to see what's going on in the kitchen using my little tool. Maybe I'll do a video showing y'all the tool. I will, because I ordered it off Amazon, and so it'll probably help me get some clicks or something. But you see how it's cooled off, how the oil has cooled off, and the fish is cooking. It's not cooking too fast. You don't want to cook it too fast when you just learning. That's for sure. If guys, if you come in, please hit that like button for your girl so that it can get out there and people can come to the live. Oh, you like buffets, Michael? I used to do buffets. Buffets are not favorable for people with a gluten intolerance because you got to worry about cross-contamination. Cross-contamination is big when it comes to being gluten-free. If you feel brave enough to do a buffet, you could probably do a baked potato. You can do the salad bar, but you still got to be very, very careful because there's things in the salad bar that could be have gluten in it as well. Yeah, Gabe, Joshua. The buffets have a ton of gluten, but what I can say, in the last couple years, restaurants are getting on board with labeling that stuff. And at the Golden Corral, that's a popular buffet. They label their items. Everything that's gluten free, they label it. They really do. They have the potatoes, the sweet potatoes and the baked potatoes. They have those wrapped, so you don't have to worry about anything getting on those. They have cups of butter. They have cups of butter, so you don't have to worry about the butter and cross contamination. They have cabbage, corn, things of that nature. So there's things that you can eat, but you have got to be super duper careful. Whenever your fish starts to float, that's a sign that it's done. You see that? I know you see it. You see how pretty that is? That's a lot prettier than the first batch because I had that this oil too hot. Yep, I'm not afraid to say it. This is live and living color, and you saw it. But these turned out really pretty right here. And all we used was cornmeal, salt, pepper, and mustard. That's it. So we're gonna put our last batch in. And this, like I said, this is a quick live and it's a quick meal. And it's good for when you come home from work. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've tried to eat out. I got a few places that I eat at, but the integrity of the food is just not there anymore. It's like you really got to cook for yourself. You truly got to cook for yourself. And that's it. Can't be lazy. You got to go shopping and you got to cook your own food. Some people prefer, if they are single, they prefer to eat out because they say it's cheaper. But it's a lot that go with that. It's a lot that goes with that. So that's our last batch. And you guys can't see, but I have made a mess with this cornmeal. But I want y'all to see this. This is what I want y'all to see right here. This fish frying. That's all I want you to see. See, that's how easy it is to fry your own fish at home. Have a nice hearty portion and enjoy. Because you know exactly what's in it. When you're gluten free or you have any kind of food allergies, you run the risk of being sick when you eat out. So try not to eat out as much. I mean, everybody likes to be served at some point. I know I do. Yeah. Yeah, some workers are super sloppy, Michael. They don't care and they'll play with the food and they'll lie to you. They'll lie to you and say, "Oh yeah, it's gluten free," or "Yeah, I took extra careful care with your food. You're gonna enjoy it." And you go home and you're gonna be very hungry. You're gonna be very sick because it's gonna come out one way or the other. And the longer you have a gluten intolerance or a celiac, your food will digest a certain way and it comes out in your skin. Yeah, it's horrible sometimes. It can come out in your skin and it's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight at all. Yep, so I'm here in this kitchen just trying to get something together for a quick little meal. Yesterday I had spaghetti. I uploaded that video. I haven't uploaded in a long time, so I'm gonna take these nuggets and eat some leftover spaghetti. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So I know you see it, it's cooking good. It's not cooking too fast. That way it'll be cooked inside and out. Inside and out. If you come through the live, even if you don't stay, hit that like button for your girl. Hit that like button. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. Go look around. We have tons of videos on gluten-free recipes that you can enjoy, or you can pass on to some of your co-workers or your friends or your family members that's gluten-free. A lot of gluten-free ideas. I've tried a lot of products, a whole lot of products. And there's been a lot of improvements since 22 years ago when I was diagnosed. It wasn't much around. And what was around did not taste good at all. Joshua said, I'd rather cook and bake my own food with gluten-free, especially beverages. Oh yes, oh yes, coffee and drinks like that, they could kill you. They could really make you hurt. I have really good luck when I do things that's not mixed, Joshua. Like plain, just say Colombian coffee. I even drink Starbucks coffee, but I don't get those mixed drinks. I get the plain coffee. That's right, because those mixtures is what happens. And then also when it come down to spices, Joshua, and anybody that's listening that cooks gluten-free, you want to try to go with solo spices, solo seasons like pure salt, pure garlic powder, onion powder. You don't want to do a lot of mixed unless it's labeled gluten-free. Now, I have a few products. One product that in particular that I really like, and this is one I want to show you guys, and it's by Kinders. This guy right here, he makes a ton of gluten-free products. You see that? I know you see it. It's gluten-free. That's right. And it goes well on chicken and it goes well on beef. So his products are labeled. All you have to do is look for the gluten-free label in the corner, the bottom left-hand corner of these spices, and they are delicious. So you got to find the brands that work for you. There's a lot of great brands out here because like all of the famous makers, they want to get in on this billion-dollar industry. The gluten-free industry is a billion-dollar industry. You got a bunch of kids that's gluten-free. You have people that have other illnesses, and they are recommending that you do a gluten-free diet, like autistic kids, people with eczema, people with thyroid issues. If you cut back on your gluten, you will see a difference in your quality of life. Yep, it's very good because the gluten, it tears up your gut, and good gut health will take you some extra years. It will add years to your life. Yeah. Hey, Michael, look out for these. I found this at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, all of those stores, they carry some of these products. and that wasn't even $5. It wasn't even $5, and I appreciate that because it's gonna go a long way. You see, you want to check it, right? So I turned it down so it's not cooking as fast. I'm gonna take it up just a few notches so I can go on and get finished with it. Welcome to the live, Kathy. Kathy said, I've been doing intermittent fasting and no gluten, having digestive problems. That's why. Oh, okay. That's good. Like, what I did before I found out what was going on with me, Kathy, I had to drink a lot of room temperature water. I didn't do any salad dressings. I did like all raw vegetables, and I did a bunch of salads, and I would do just the oil and vinegar. And I might put Italian seasoning in that oil and vinegar just to try to bump my little dressing up a little bit. But I had to do it for quite some time. I did it for 45 days, and I cleaned my system completely out from gluten. And I felt like a winner. I felt like I wanted to hit cartwheels in traffic. That's I felt so much better. I don't ever have to have gluten again. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's things that I miss, but I'm okay. So Kathy, what kind of meals do you make? What kind of meals are you making now that you're changing your diet and changing your, is it a lifestyle change? You're gonna do it ongoing, or is just something you're doing just to feel better right now? Because once you make the lifestyle change, it'll be good. Michael said, you hit 35 years of age, can't eat stuff you did in your 20s. Yes, it's like your metabolism changes, your skin changes, your hair texture, all those things start to change. But I think it has something to do with the environment. Michael, the environment is a problem. So it's the way they raising this food. It's not really the actual food. It's the amount of time that they're choosing to raise the food, and it's very, very quick. Yeah, so I've been gluten free for 22, almost 23 years, and I've seen a lot of changes in the products. All of the famous makers are using very good ingredients. Like Pillsbury, they have a awesome, awesome gluten free flour if you want to fry chicken. Awesome. That intermittent fasting really does work, and it helps you lose weight too. Yeah, it helps you lose weight. You see this fish? It's not quite ready because, see, I turned it down. And with catfish, remember I told you, you got to let it get crispy. These are catfish nuggets. They cook fast, but you gotta learn your equipment and know how high to have the stove. See, this is an electric stove. I'm typically used to a gas stove. So, yeah, sometimes, thank you, Joshua. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. Lifestyle change for me on 61. You 61? Oh, okay. All right. Bonnie Rose, I'm learning to do gluten free because of my age. That's right. Yep. The gluten free, and it helps you lose weight if you do it right. Now, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people want to totally substitute everything. They want to substitute cookies, candies, and all of that. You still got to eat that in moderation, even if it's gluten free, else you will gain weight or maintain the same weight. Kathy said, I've eaten bread my whole life, gluten now, and I have a problem. Yeah, things change, body changes. Oh, yeah. Kathy, I found that it's a lot of makers, they're doing gluten-free bread, but it's so expensive. And if you buy it, you want to make sure you keep it in the freezer because it doesn't have any preservatives. It will go bad and you will lose your $6, $7, $8 that you spent on that bread. Michael said, yeah, the food in Europe, different example. Eggs in America has to be refrigerated, not in Europe. Yeah, yep. Because for one thing, in America, we like to mess with the temperature all the time. We always turn the temperature up, turn it down, turn it up, turn it down. We want to refrigerate stuff sometime and not all the time, because like there's restaurants that you go to that don't refrigerate their eggs throughout the whole day. They refrigerate it overnight, but then they bring it out and they sit it in baskets all day, and it's just room temperature, and that got to hurt people's stomach. That has to hurt. Yeah, this fish is getting there. It's good. Yes, yes. It needs to get a little crunchier, because catfish, if it's not crunchy, it's not good to me. But this is an excellent way to get started if you just start frying. Use a pot to deep fry. The pot is used so that I don't have to use so much oil, because sometimes when you fry and you use a big skillet, you're going to use a lot of oil, and most people don't get enough oil to cover the food, so it doesn't quite get done inside and out. So if you use a pot, you see that how deep? That's deep, but it's only deep because of the width of the pot. It's not because I use a bunch of oil. Oh yeah. Thank you, Kathy. I'm drinking water, but I'm using a bottle, Joshua. I'm using a 28 ounce bottle that has a straw, and it keeps it cold for 24 hours. And I'm filling that up like 4 times a day. So I'm doing a lot better with my water intake. A lot better. So yeah, our catfish is ready. It's ready, y'all. It's just a few nuggets. I have some leftover spaghetti that I'm gonna eat this with. When you from the Midwest, a lot of time they pair pasta with fish. That's what I'm used to. I don't like my nuggets to be big. They were a lot bigger than this, and I cut them. I cut them because I didn't want them to be big. That's the last one. And that's it, y'all. From start to finish, 27 minutes, which it really don't take that long. It only took me that amount of time because I was trying to communicate with you guys and let you know exactly what I was doing. If you want to see more videos like this, just tell me in the comments and I will surely do so. We're back. We don't have dates and times yet. It's going to be a little random at first. However, we are back and we love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Michael said, I never mod on YouTube before. It was always on Twitch, but a lovely lady like my a lovely lady like mod me yesterday on YouTube. Oh, she made you a mod. Oh, okay. What kind of oil did I use? That's just regular vegetable oil, Kathy. I tend to use vegetable oil instead of the canola oils and the oils that are blended. I like to just know exactly what I'm eating. That's about it. But yeah, so I'll be getting some mods soon. We're just getting back in the game. We'll get some mods. We'll just look out for me. Turn your notification bells on so you'll know when I go live. I appreciate if y'all hit that like button on the way out. I love you very much. We appreciate you and we thank God for you. Have a great night. See you in the next live.